and know exactly how much we're turning consistently. And it becomes really helpful in the Wally section, so it can make 90-degree turns.
Who uses line followers or light sensors?
We do.
Just about everybody. Anyone using color sensors? How much fun are they?
They're a little complicated. They're complicated, but really fun.
Did you find anything different between your practice runs and the trial day here and your color sensors?
Yeah.
What did you do about it?
We just simply adapted and adjusted to our program, and so that's pretty much what we did.
What kind of adjustments do you make?
Well, the paint was slightly darker on trial day than our paint, so we had to adjust to the color.
How did you adjust to the color?
I was not like doing that portion. My partners were.
Well, the way we figured it out was we had it, well, the color sensors weren't reading the colors properly, so we had to make it to where if it sees black, brown, and white, each one representing blue, purple, and green, because those are all the combinations they can do.
Who did your pictures?
I worked on the slideshow.
But who took the pictures? And on the slideshow, who put the pictures into the slideshow?
That was me.
Okay. And how did you choose the pictures?
I just chose some action shots that demonstrated what they're going to be talking about in this presentation and generally what they have been doing.
How did you put the presentation together?
Everybody made slides and Josh just put it all together.
So everybody kind of did their own
Slides.
slides,
Was it each team that did the slide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and as your team, how did you choose what you put on the slide? You can just come from one of the teams. Go ahead.
We took what we were having challenges with and what was going good, and that's how we chose what we were going to say. So that's how we chose the pictures, based on what we were talking about.
How did you make decisions in your teams when you have different ways of doing things? Was someone for one way of doing things and someone for another way? And if so, how did you make a decision?
What we did is if we both had a decision, we would try one decision first, and if it didn't work or it did work, we would still do the other decision and see what that would get us. Whichever the better one was.
So the real trial and error. Did you organize around skill sets that, for example, did all the programmers get together, or all the builders get together, or did you stay functioning as teams?
We stayed functioning as teams, but the programmers kind of did a lot of programming, but described the program to the other two people, and then the builders would build the robot, but we would all share ideas, good ideas to help build the robot.
Did you ever have to have, if you were a programmer, did you ever have to talk with another one of the programmers to get something to work?
Sometimes if some team is struggling, another person from the team, if say it was a builder, they're struggling, another team that was building would come and help them.
How many of you, is this your first year doing this? Did you guys have fun?
Yes.
What was the biggest lesson you learned from all your other teammates?
The teamwork and communication was really important for us to know what each other was saying, and so we wanted to take things, personally, like, so we would know more about each other. We would know what each one of us was always thinking. We would took that into really big consideration when doing our bot.
Do any of you others, new ones wanna say something? That pretty much covers it. Okay.
Did you have any trouble with batteries?
Yes, we had a lot of trouble with batteries. We went through quite a few packages of batteries.
What happens?
Huh?
Why'd that happen?
Eventually, sometimes the batteries heated up enough, and then that would heat up the bot, which would cause malfunctions in the program. And you tested it a lot, so, and it went through the batteries pretty quick.
So recharging them didn't help?
We didn't use rechargeable batteries, because they had said they had used them in the past and they did not work as well as
Okay.
non-chargeable.
So you use a lot of them?
Yes. So, how many batteries did you bring today?
Well, one of the helpful adults brought like 2 jumbo packages of batteries. They each had about 50 in them. Yeah. In other words, a lot.
If you had to do this all over again, is there something you would change? Yeah.
I think we would change, instead of using a line follower, we would probably use a sensor and maybe order it online. And instead of wheels, we could probably use treads.
Yes.
A problem that we faced, it would slow us down, is we would take it apart, even with changing batteries, which would happen often. We would take it apart and then do multiple changes, and that would slow us down.
So you'd make it easy to change battery, huh?
Yes.
How many designed it so it would be? Did anybody design it so that you could change batteries quickly? Okay. Somebody actually did make it easy to swap batteries. Any other questions? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.